I've been up since 6 this morning, and have just been pondering on some stuff around planning versus living in the moment, and just really mulling that over to myself about how I can live more in the moment, and maybe looking at where those times that I've planned that it has seemed like it's something that's important for me, maybe has been something that's been holding me back rather than something that's benefited me. So we all have plans, big and small, and it really helps us to, plans to get up in the morning and go to work. All those things are pretty good. And I always thought that planning, it kind of was something that was in my DNA. I couldn't help but plan. I remember once, recently after I finished doing my postgraduate diploma at university, that my dad messaged me and said, "What are you going to do next?" Because it's almost like, I need to have that plan, something I'm working towards, to keep on going. But recently I've been challenged to think about whether I could live in the future, not live in the future, that would be amazing, whether I could live in the present more. I'm having some life coaching with an amazing lady called Claire Obeid, and really it is making me think about the sessions I have with her, or even preparing for the sessions I have with her, and making me consider how much of my life is spent either in the past mulling back things, or in the future projecting and planning and thinking about what I'm going to do next. And there are so many things that are defined, in my life by this need to plan. Things like me thinking, okay, I haven't been very good eating recently. I've had loads of crisps and stuff that isn't good. So next week I'm going to be doing this, and I'm going to be eating healthily. I'm going to, all those things of that are taking me away from the moment by projecting in the future. I'm just considering whether they are serving me well. Even the thoughts of, I haven't been exercising, so I'm going to be, I'll do 3 lots of exercise next week. Is that really helping me to kind of put that label on myself and plan going forward? Or is it something that I can let go of and just think in that moment, or my whole ethos of being is that I want to feel glowing. And so what can I do today to feel glowing? What can I do in this moment to feel glowing? And if that's exercise, going for a walk, going for a run, doing meditation, then that's perfect. But maybe not saying to myself so much, I must do this, or it's kind of when the planning becomes a must, that it kind of imprisons you a little bit. I don't know if anyone else has ever felt that. But really, that's kind of how I'm feeling at the moment, about whether it would just be good to live in this moment, and to live there from a place of just who you are and what you desire in that moment. It's not taking away from the big plans. I think generally I will always be someone who is a super planner, and that is just probably who I am, because I'm organised and I'm driven and I'm motivated. But maybe on those small day-to-day life things, I'm just challenging myself, and so I'm challenging you as well, about whether we can live in the moment a little bit more and not project to the future or look back continuously at the past, but just kind of be. And so that's what I want to do at this moment in time, and that's what I shall do. I'm not saying I will do that for the next week, which I was tempted to do right at the start. Say, okay, I'm going to live in the moment for the next week. Just to live at the moment now, and to think at this moment in time, what can I do? And be okay with that.